how it violates federal law. WHO 13's Zach Fisher was at the parade. He joins us now live from the State House. Zach.
Yeah, Aaron, so that letter, it was written by Democratic legislators back in March from both the House and the Senate, outlining their new concerns about that new child labor bill. So there's two aspects the U.S. Department of Labor highlighted today that violated federal law, or actually last week is when they sent that letter. It's 16 and 17-year-olds allowed to operate heavy machinery, that's one. And the second is allowing 16 and 17-year-olds to be in apprenticeships but not register with a state or federal agency. So I talked with a Democratic state senator today at the parade for what he requested back from the federal government.
One of the things I requested in the letter was to get a fact sheet from the federal government. And they rightly so said, actually, we should have the state government work on that rather than the federal, because we're looking at inconsistencies from the state to federal law. So they're in the right position to do that. So I hope Workforce Development and the Labor Commissioner will sit down and meaningfully look at these inconsistencies with federal law, so we don't have parents and employers without really understanding what they're doing, putting kids in harmful occupations. We don't want people to realize that too late.
So Bolden also adding that he encourages the Iowa Department of Workforce Development to sit down and make that fact sheet as soon as possible. Also today at the parade, I caught up with the Iowa Federation of Labor president to see how he celebrates the holiday and what he wants people to know about that recently passed policy.
Sure. Look, you know, Labor Day is a day where it's about celebrating the American worker, but it's not just about that. You know, we need to make sure that the policies that the people we're voting for are actually going to help workers, and not just help workers, but help their families succeed.
So there's not really a where do we go from here in terms of what the Democrats can do. Bolden adding that he hopes next session that both parties are able to work on what he called good child care legislation to attract workers to the state. Reynolds and Iowa Republicans, they've maintained and always said that this bill was common sense, labor provisions to allow young adults to develop their skills. Aaron.
All right, thanks for the update, Zach. Other Iowans spent the day looking for ways to cool down. That includes a splash pad at Greenwood Park. Several kids put on their suits to run through the water. By the way, spray grounds are open through September 30th. All aquatic centers are closed after today. This is also the last day for Adventure Bay. We have a live look now with the water park at Adventureland. The area closes for the season at 5 o'clock as the amusement park heads into the fall season. We're curious, how are you spending Labor Day? Log on to WHO13.com/vote, or you can scan that QR code that's up in the corner of the screen. Did you grill out, spend the day on a boat? Maybe you went shopping. Let us know how you're marking the unofficial end to summer. We've been talking about it for days. The heat building back into central Iowa. Let's check in with meteorologist Jerry Ann Ritter. Good news is there's a cool down a few days away.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It will be here by Wednesday, but in the meantime, we do have more heat and even more humidity. We do have enough breeze, though, giving us some relief. You're looking live through our Shaw Skycam network, and this is a live look at West Des Moines, this camera located on the top of Athene. We're at 95 degrees. It made it up to 100 around Waterloo this afternoon. It feels that warm in parts of the state with the added humidity. The winds will continue to be strong out of the south tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. We'll still be at 90 degrees at 7 p.m. By 10 o'clock tonight, the 80s. There is no big cool down overnight. You'll wake up to lows close to 80 degrees tomorrow, and I do think it will feel close to 100 by the end of the day on Tuesday. Now, by Tuesday night, a cold front comes in from the north and west. Hopefully that will trigger some needed rainfall. I'm seeing the best chance around 6 p.m., but everything looks pretty spotty in nature. Eastern Iowa has the best chance of seeing some of the heaviest rainfall from this weak system. Will be dry and cooler by Wednesday afternoon. 94 on Tuesday, on Wednesday 80, and Thursday looks picture perfect with some sunshine and a high of 81. That's about where we should be for September standards. I'll have more on the rest of the week coming up.
All right, we'll definitely stay tuned. Thanks, Jerry Ann. Unfortunately, the Labor Day holiday is one of the deadliest on the roads, and over the weekend, 2 people lost their lives in northern Iowa. This crash happened near Woolstock in Wright County Saturday afternoon. The Iowa State Patrol reports a motorcyclist tried to pass a pickup truck, but but the truck was making a left turn. The motorcycle hit the rear bumper of the truck. The driver of the motorcycle, 52-year-old Eric Gustafson of Thompson, and his passenger, 48-year-old Mindy Chandler of Waukee, were killed. The driver of the truck was not hurt. 254 people have died on Iowa roadways so far this year. That's 34 more than this time last year. Since 2017, Iowa averages 7 deaths over the Labor Day holiday weekend. 16 of those over the years were alcohol related. Speed is also a big factor. Troopers say they're seeing too many people going more than 100 miles an hour. And another big cause of fatalities, not buckling up.
We still have almost close to 60% of our fatalities not buckled. That's completely unacceptable of why people are not putting their seatbelt on. We're having young children being ejected out of cars. Those innocent lives that are in those vehicles just simply not buckled. There's no reason for that.
Right now, the Iowa State Patrol has extra officers out to watch for speeders, impaired drivers, and people not wearing seatbelts. Time is running out for a lottery player to claim a big prize. A $1 million lottery ticket was purchased at an Ames gas station back on September 6, 2022. Nearly a year later, the prize still hasn't been claimed. The ticket holder has until Wednesday at 4 p.m. to claim the prize, otherwise it expires. The winning ticket was sold at the filling station and Gateway Express on University Boulevard in Ames. We're going to have more on this unclaimed ticket and what happens if the winner doesn't come forward tomorrow morning on Today in Iowa. A big winner is going to be crowned this weekend in Ames. They'll take home the Cyhawk Trophy, and we're already on our way there. RVTV is underway and in Ankeny right now. We'll go live to our sports crew in the next half hour to see how Cyclone and Hawkeye fans are preparing for the big game. But first, we're heading to the rodeo, the Dayton tradition that had a lot of people sweating today. A live report from Roger Riley is coming up.
You're watching WHO 13 News at 4. WHO 13 News, the local news leader.
Every Labor Day weekend, the big Dayton Rodeo takes place. Today, the festivities kicked off with a parade. No surprise, plenty of horses there, and a lot of people looking for shade. It was a hot one out there, but it wasn't going to keep people away. The Dayton Rodeo is known for drawing top talent cowboys to compete. The first shows were held in the cool evening, but not today. The rodeo announcer addressed the heat right off the bat.
All right, now listen, folks, no excuses. The Bullrider's got to ride in this heat. The Bulldogger's got a bulldog in this heat. The barrel racer's got to run in this heat. Just because it's hot doesn't mean you get to take Monday off.
Isn't that the truth? The rodeo has lots of pageantry and also bucking broncs. And those who love that were willing to endure the heat on the hillside here. Some were able to get a little bit of shade under some nearby oak trees. The crowd here a little thinner today because it was so hot, but people say they're willing to brave it for something they love.
It's hot, but when we had to go down the state fair for the competition, it was just as hot, so I kind of just had to get used to it.
Probably be in the sun and drink lots of water, and of course we were at the Iowa game on Saturday, so that was super hot too, so go Hawks. Well, it's just amazing the amount of people you see here and the age differences and just everything that's going on. It's just amazing how much they put on here.
And the radio also has that midway area. It's on top of the hill with a nice breeze and shade trees. And if you get on a ride, that gets a little bit of breeze going, cool you off a little bit, or at least distract you.
Yeah, a water ride would be way
That's
better
true.
on a day like today. Hopefully you found a cool spot. Brace yourself. We have one more day like this on the way. Right now, it feels like the mid to upper 90s across the state. It's going to stay warm tonight, dry and a bit breezy. We have a noticeable south breeze with us, and that will be kicking the temperature up again on Tuesday. Now on Tuesday, highs look just as warm as today. We'll continue to see plenty of sunshine, but don't you worry. A cold front is coming through Tuesday night, and that should bring us some relief on Wednesday. I'll explain when we come back. It is sunny, hot, and windy across the state. We do have a few clouds building in. You probably noticed just a little more humidity today. Highs are holding steady in the 90s across most of the state. We did warm up to 100 in Waterloo this afternoon. Looks just about as warm tomorrow with that strong south wind, but then a cold front comes through Tuesday night. That's only going to trigger a few stray storms, and then we will be cooler by Wednesday. So overall, the rain chances unfortunately do look disappointing. Right now, we've got lots of sunshine to finish the unofficial end of summer, 95 degrees right now. It feels like it. It feels hot. The dew point's up there and the winds are out of the south close to 30. The winds will continue to be strong and noticeable tonight, gusting right around 30 miles per hour. And then throughout the day tomorrow, the winds will be between 20 and 30 miles per hour. But on Wednesday, I think you're going to like the winds because they'll be more northerly and that will be noticeable and refreshing. Right now, we're in the mid to even upper 90s across most of the state. The dew points are close to 60 degrees, and that makes it feel just a little bit warmer. This is what it will feel like early tomorrow morning if you're back to work, back to school, upper 70s around 8 a.m., and it will be heating up throughout the afternoon. And again, some triple-digit real feels will be possible. So the earlier you do your outside activities, the better off you'll be. Again, extremely dry, very few clouds. We do have a weak system to the north and west, another one to the south. This is a target area for strong to severe thunderstorms on Tuesday, and that has moved further to the north, which is not necessarily a good thing for us because we'll take some rain, not so much the strong to severe thunderstorms. 1 o'clock on Tuesday, a few scattered showers breaking out along that northern border, a better chance around 6 p.m. By 8 p.m., the brunt of the rain closer to Iowa City, Waterloo, and Dubuque. Few isolated showers still pushing through early Wednesday morning, but after that, it looks dry and sunny once again, but also cooler, and the winds will continue to be more out of the northwest. On Friday, it will be dry for all the big football games, and of course, we're watching Saturday. It's the Iowa State game in Ames. It will be dry with highs in the 80s with another shot at some needed rainfall Sunday and Sunday night into early on Monday, and that's really our best chance. Tonight, 75 for the low, just a few clouds. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll climb to 94. Again, some stray storms developing by the end of the day, but don't hold your breath on these rain chances. 80 on Wednesday, on Thursday, 81 on Friday, 83. It looks just beautiful, really starting Wednesday afternoon. As we go throughout the weekend, 84 on Saturday with some needed rainfall possible Sunday into Monday. I wish it was cooler for our very own Ed Wilson, who's out in the elements right now, having a blast at RVTV in Ankeny. Ed, how are you holding up?
Very well. I'll tell you what, it is warm out here. Hey guys, it's warm, isn't it? Yeah, we just want to make sure we're telling the truth, right? So you look at the camera guy right there, that's Trent. It is a little bit hot, but look at this nice mix of Iowa State, Iowa State. There's all of us all mixed in here together. These kids are so patient to be here with me this afternoon. And we're up at the district at Prairie Trail. I'm going to come around the front here. These two girls came to me a long time ago, and they were really hot, and they said, when are you going to be on TV? And I said, in about a half an hour. And they said, okay, we'll wait. I'm so glad you guys waited. What's your name, honey?
Hoiber.
And?
Rowan.
You two are awesome, and I loved all the face paint. Did some of yours come off? Did you get hot enough that it came off? A little bit? Just a little bit. It still looks good, though. I love it. We got these guys in the back. What's your name, buddy?
Wyatt.
And?
Lincoln.
And what's your name, honey?
Hayden.
So Hayden, I love this. Hayden, and where is Kinnick? Okay, I got to come over here for 1 minute. Hang on, guys. So this is Kinnick, this is Hayden, and you're big Iowa State fans, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, you're big Iowa fans. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I know. I was just fooling with you. Sorry. I love that. Your mom and dad, and you guys are twins, right?
Yes.
Okay, we should do a whole story about you. That's a whole thing. I love that.
Mhm.
So, do you guys go to the games a lot?
We watch them, but we don't go
Yeah.
to the games.
Well, one of these days you'll have to.
Well, I think me and my dad did one time.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. That's a blast. Is anybody else here named like Iowa State or anything like that in fans? Yeah, I was.
I'm a Cyhawk.
Oh, you are a Cyhawk.
Yes.
So you like them both?
Yes.
You're just in the Hawk thing tonight, right? Yeah. You're good. You're good though.
I'm gonna change it to a Iowa State outfit later with the cape and everything.
He's a man for everybody.
Yes.
He's an everybody's man. I love that. What's your name, buddy?
Carson.
And we did a little video thing earlier, didn't we?
Yes.
He's going to be on the air tonight later at 10 o'clock, I think.
Yes, we will.
We had a lot of fun. RVTV is a blast. What are you girls doing? And you're glad to be out of school, right? Let's turn over here. Come over with Mary. Here's Trent. He's going to see you guys. So what's the best thing about being off on Labor Day?
I get to stay home, and I also get to hang out with my best friend.
Oh, that's great. And so tomorrow we have to go back to school, right?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's what I like to hear. Learning is fun, right? What about you, buddy? You think so too?
Yeah, it's fun for me and everything.
Oh, that's awesome. And I'm loving those shades.
Thank you.
You're looking cool as a cucumber. That's great. Oh, there's the other glasses. Look at these. They won't keep the sun out, though, that's for sure. Those are, they're more like, they look like noodle glasses. I like that. Well, this is where we need to have the best fun tonight. We're going to be here, of course, at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock. We're all going to be live, RVTV, all the way through this week. We start in Ankeny tonight. Ankeny, we love you guys. We have parents on this side, kids on this side. Isn't that fun? I love that. We're going to be back, of course, a little bit later on. We'll give you more of the details. And tonight, you got to stick around. Wait till you see what happened on RVTV today. We're going to show you at 10.
Already?
Oh.
Okay.
That's a tease.
That is a tease. All right, thanks, Ed.